Alive and alive. Okay, looks like everything's live. Let's get into Stardew Valley. I remember to adjust the volume before I started this time. And my computer is plugged in, so I wanted to stop at some random moment to do that. Let's get right into the game. Today is the well. I have nothing to put this in. Foraging level 9. So when the farm fills up, then it's only there for move on to farming, but to go from level 9 to level 10 is 5,000 foraging experience. So if I were only chopping stumps, it would be 100 of them. Sorry, 200 of them. But there are now other things I do each day. Branches chop and foraging to pick up. Trees will occasionally grow. We'll get there. Maybe I get on the governor's good side of the practice tax break. What if he likes aged whiskey? Now, if only the mayor would stop schmoozing with him all afternoon. wasn't a good dancer. Perfect weather for a beach party, huh? I would dance, but I don't want to get sweaty. Dance. It's worth it. The bird people are curious about your festivities. They become upset when you wither into the ocean. So do I. It's time to socialize with everyone. I'd rather watch the sea. Down at the that is my mood. I should take a breather. To tell you the truth, I'd rather be fishing right now. So would I, but fortunately out there. 1 year sample of pound of anchovies from potluck soup. Remember when my family was in town with me in the service hours? Wow, don't get hot pepper chowder like this in the city. Those blasted sandflies keep landing on the food. Hey buffet, one of the first serving here. Enjoy it, kid. We brought something for the soup. Climb the stairs on the other side and throw it in. I put fresh vegetables from my garden into the communal soup pot. I will add my spice berry. It's not the best option, but it's the best I've got. I hope the soup is good this year. Normally I try and keep a gold quality cauliflower from the spring. Unless I wasn't growing this spring, I would do that. I'm full, but what else is there to do besides eat? Today I came with sunscreen. I wonder if Mara could use some sunscreen on her shoulders. I'm sure she could, but just ask. Whatever Linus is roasting smells awfully good. A slow, continuous rotation is key to achieving the perfect roast. That's basic truth. We do this festival every year to give the governor a taste of everything boiling and hot. Maybe those hopes will get the governor on the good side. That's why I started routing about the way the soup tastes. Governor, who cares? I should care about some random old guy. Not exactly random. I'll be back here by the trees. The air is a lot cooler. A couple more. How's the farming coming along? It must be a busy season for you. Wow. Ow. I woke up late, stepped out of the door, and found myself in the middle of all this hubbub. I forgot that today was a luau. Let's check my social tab and see. Yep, talked to everyone. Farmers not quite the honest yet. Sebastian and Elliot are quite a ways away. And I'll show you what the shop has. Yeah, your wall palms, some jungle decals, ceiling leaves, soft decoration. You can get a totem pole, a plain torch. You can also get a star fruit here for an exceptionally large amount of money. I'm gonna try and open this small coupons. I think the local company made a defective model. I have not been able to open over the course of several days despite my best attempts, and I'm tired of tearing up my hand trying to do it. Ow. So I have a backup drink here. There's a little try. Okay, let's start. Well, folks, it's time once again for the potluck ceremony. I guess we offer 24 million viewers to the pot this year. We want the governor to regret his visit to the valley. No silver star item can be overblessed. Wait a minute, if I'm not mistaken. Well, Governor, would you do us the honor of tasting the soup? Of course, I've been doing this all year. So I won't get the achievement for blue ribbon soup. but I got clicks, which means friendship went up. Ah, that's a very pleasant soup. The produce from this valley never disappoints. That is the second best rating you can get. Tasty. Y'all did very well today. Now, who else wants some soup? Soup. Warm soup would be nice since it's cold outside. Ooh, that was a success. Good thing I brought something tasty for the soup. Time to head home. I am in my scenario where I'm allowed to do a couple things. It's preventing me from accessing my chest easily, and it's also preventing me from having a way off the farm from this direction. Yeah, those two stones are what I'm allowed to break right now. Those backup scenarios are allowed as long as it does not take me up above up to foraging level 1. I reached 99 foraging experience and stones are blocking my way. Too bad. Level 9 foraging plus 1 axe proficiency and new crafting recipe rain totem. The rain totem requires more things that I do not have. Hardwood, truffle oil, and pine tar. We're a long way from most of that. Well, the truffle oil at least. Looks like a storm is approaching. Thunder and lightning is expected. Summer has 3 guaranteed rain days. These 15th and 26th, plus 1 special event that will get to soon. Morning, sir. Good morning, Mr. Patrick. I came by to ask you a favor since you're such a kind neighbor. Well, welcome to the stream. You see, I'm trying to train my goods to say hello, but they simply won't pay attention to me unless I have their favorite treat, cave carrots. Sometimes get into the minds and thought, well, maybe you would bring me a cave carrot when you have the chance. There's no pressure, but if you want to, just swing by my house between 9 AM and 5 PM with a cave carrot. You make an old girl very happy. Bye. Music's still too loud. Let's see if I can do something about that. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Dexter, welcome to the stream. Seems like you're starting to get close to some of the townspeople. If you want to show someone that you're romantically interested, you've got to give them one of my beautiful flower bouquets. I'm selling them now for a very fair price. If you want to start a family someday, this is the first step. Yeah. So you'll get that letter from Pierre as soon as anyone that you can date gets up to 8 hearts in order to unlock the 9th and 10th part for that. You need to give them a bouquet. Now, as far as friendship decay goes, once a single person reaches 8 hearts with you, their heart level will not go down until you give them a bouquet. Then you have to get them up to 10 hearts before it stops decaying again. But I'm not worried about dating anyone just yet because it costs money. I need money for other things, and we haven't even started discussing who I will get married to in this playthrough. So let's not worry about it. But lots of people's hearts went up because of the result of the soup. You can see that Harvey is now all the way at 15 hearts. Sebastian and Elliot are significantly closer. The wizard still doesn't have a heart, but that's because he eventually hit 0 before that event started. Dear neighbor, when I'm not taking care of animals, I like to experiment in the kitchen. Since we become friends, I want to share some recipes with you. I hope you like this. Making recipe for kale broth. Found this recipe in the magazine. I thought it sounded interesting. Pepper poppers. Shane also sent pizza, which I will be giving to Sam on his birthday. I know I'm only at 5% volume in my headset. I will turn it down another decibel in OBS. Though I suppose it's possible it doesn't actually update when I'm live. Okay, if you need me better, that's good news. My voice also might be carrying as well, since my throat's still a little dry. Stay hydrated, everyone. Sam's birthday is the 17th. I am drinking Navish today. This is an RC Cola. But I'll definitely be having water and maybe tea as well later. I'll do another one gift this week. I think I gave her the pepper poppers on her birthday. I don't have another loved gift for her, unfortunately. Let me think about what she might like, at least. Chopping my stumps again. There's the 4 up there, and then 4 more down here. If you take the 8 stumps on my farm, plus the 6 in the circuit woods, is 14 per day. If you remember that I would need 200 to get the 5,000 experience, then that divides out and would leave me with needing to get. It's time for today's math segment. I woke up just before the stream started. I wasn't prepared for the math segment. I know this. Somewhere around a little over 14 days. So if I make sure to get all 8 stumps every day between now and the end of the season, I will get Foraging level 10 before the end of summer. Potentially with some extra days to spare, especially if I'm also chopping trees and collecting forageables. So I will try and make sure I'm doing that as often as I can. It is Friday, so the traveling truck is here. Let's take a look. Artichoke seeds and bok choy, cranberry seeds, sea cucumbers, snow yam. Snow yam is kind of tempting. I got that I could potentially get winter foraging earlier. I also got crocus. Maple syrup. I'll be doing plenty of that soon. A lot of those things are nice, but seem nicer than they are just because I haven't been doing the farming or mining yet. See if I can get out of here without taking damage this time. I don't know what the requirements are, but I'm hoping at some point I'll pick up the Jack Be Nimble, Jack Be Fixed skill book from a deep spot. That gives you +1 to defense. So I make this area a a little bit safer for me, especially in moments like this where there are slimes. I'm just waiting to be back. Oh, here's Haley's 8th heart event. Taking some pictures. Oh. The lighting is so nice right now. I had to come out and take some nature shots. I've been trying to connect with the outdoors a little more. I want to know what it's like being a farmer. It's a way of life I've never really thought about. Well, until now. These cows are so cute. Hey, I have an idea. Let's take some pictures of these cows. You can show me how to approach one. I'll just set the shoot on a timer. So I've got a picture. And she's petting the cow. She's attempting to ride the cow. And the cow is not too happy with that. That was fun, and these photos are hilarious. I'm gonna go home and take a shower now. So, we have seen Haley's heart events. At least up to 8 hearts. Some of these trees have finished growing, so I'll get a few of them on my way towards town. I'm considering setting up on auto hotkey so I can animation cancel and chopping this faster. If you hit, I think it's like right shift, there are 3 keys you can hit on PC, and if you hit them, it will cancel your animation. That is not the action itself, but the animation of the action. It lets you do things faster, but actually hitting them with your hands is not easy, so most people use an auto hotkey so that you can do it with 1 key stroke instead of 3. But it goes to a while I don't cave carrots. I can't imagine why. I don't have any cave carrots because I haven't been to the mine. I think I could have bought one at one point from the traveling cart, but I wasn't thinking about that event at the time. I hate to be blunt, but if we don't treat nature with respect, our grandchildren will be doomed. Don't you think so? We're gonna be doomed before our grandchildren get here. That's right. Hello, Sam. He's trying to do a kickflip, as he always is when he's skateboarding. No one in there right now. And Sam's right there, so I don't want to go rifling through the garbage. George is outside. My grandpapa's a farmer. Wasn't so darn old to be it. You know, he says in one of his events that the reason he's in the chair is because of a mining accident, not because he's old. But in that, he tells you that he can't come to your farm and show you things because he's old. I want to play a cruel joke on my husband. Give him tortilla. He might not forgive you though. What's wrong with corn tortillas, Pierre? George spends a whole day in front of that darn television set. Okay, now, I joked about this last time, But this time he's sitting outside, literally like 5 tiles away from you, if that. Seriously, woman. You need to get your glasses fixed. I wonder if it's anyone's birthday today. Better check the calendar. And Clint is looking for 6 copper ores, which would be very easy to get in mines, at least. They're coming to George's house. No. I thought I would get Harvey's too hard event. It takes place in George Neville's house. But I guess only if George is actually in there at the time. And because he is in fact getting fresh air. Not today. This is Sam's free hard event. You can only see it in summer or first year. This is the one thing in all of Stardew Valley it's actually possible to completely miss. Okay, that's it, isn't it? I'm just keeping an eye on my little brother. He's gonna need some fresh air on a day like this. My dad used to take us to the beach on sunny days like this. Sam? Is Dad ever going to come home? Of course, Vince. Dad's going to come back as soon as he possibly can. But I heard some grown-ups saying that a lot of troops are getting shot to pieces. Don't believe everything you hear. Don't you remember how strong Dad is? You never let a pathetic Gatoro grunt get him like that. Don't you worry. And always remember that Mom and I are here to play with you if you ever feel lonely. Okay. Our soldiers are falling by the thousands. What am I going to say to Vincent? I feel like you did the right thing. Kids should have hope. Vincent's like 7 or something. 7 or 10. Some young age like that. I don't think it's ever said exactly how old he is. Yeah, kids should probably have fun while they still have a chance. Hey, did I tell you the band's starting to come together? Yeah, it turns out Abigail's a pretty good drummer. And Sebastian seemed to really want her in the band. So some backstory since I haven't mentioned it up to this point. The Ferngale Republic, the country that Stardew Valley is a part of, Stardew Valley and TG City, is at war with the neighboring Gatoro Empire. So there is a war going on, but Stardew Valley itself is, as many characters point out in their dialogue, fairly insulated from the rest of the world. So that actually, the main connection Stardew Valley has to the world is Sam and Vincent's dad, Jody's wife, Jody's husband. Is a soldier in the war. Also, the traveling merchant smuggles the goods out of the Gatoro Empire, which is her explanation for why everything's so expensive there. Oh no, I was making lentil soup tonight. Nothing wrong with lentil soup. Like living on the farm, I brewed this fresh ice cream from our cow's milk. Teaching Jazz and Vincent about dwarvish archaeology. Jazz is curious about the origins of dwarves, but Vincent has been interested in dwarvish weapons. Dwarvish weapons are very powerful in this game. You can find some eventually. You want? They're more important. Oh, well, fine. I'll just leave that out. Oh, please do not watch while driving. Your attention should be on the roads. Don't twitch and drive. Okay, here's the too hard event for Harvey. deep breath for me. Turn around, please. George, I'll be honest with you. You need to make some changes in your lifestyle if you want to stay healthy. I'd like you to reduce your sodium intake and try to get some moderate exercise with your arms. You know what's best for me. Who do you think you are to limit how to live my life? I'm your doctor, George. That's who I am. And I went to school for 8 years so I can learn how to help people stay healthy. Oh, I'm sorry, but you shouldn't be here. This checkups are supposed to be private. Not so fast. I'd like to get a second opinion from this young man. Very well. Patrick, what do you think George should do? George should follow Dr. Harvey's advice. Reducing your sodium intake, I say as I'm about to take a sip of a cola, is a good thing to do. And getting moderate exercise is also good. George should follow Dr. Harvey's advice. Thanks, Patrick. You see, George, I'm just trying to help you. Fine, I'll do what you say, Doctor. Thanks for your help, Patrick. I appreciate it. That gives you a little more friendship with Harvey, and George doesn't like you any less for it. If you say George knows what's best for his body, Harvey is disappointed, because if you want to help someone improve their health, it's best if they're not getting conflicting messages. Pretty insulated, as I was saying, we're pretty insulated from the rest of the world here in Stardew. This is pros and cons. If you want to become friends, yes, I'll get the telescope soon. I can't get her 4-heart event until Tuesday, which is next in the clinic. I'm doing what I can to get her up to 6 hearts sooner. She's at almost 5 right now. I don't remember that on Friday. Maybe make some mods so I can take care of this one. Let's show you up on the stream monitor. There we go. Here's Mario for today. Tell me a story about farming. That's really interesting. It just presumes that I told her a story. Let's see if there's anything to the right. Here, sorry. Barney asked me to come by today with the cave carrot, but that quest will stay active until I actually do it. Well, Linus should be at 4 hearts by now. Alright, give me some grapes. Including gold quality, so Vincent will be happy if the new week rolls around. I just really want some more spice berries. Once again, I will sell things that are above normal quality. Don't have as many sea urchins as I want yet. Sea urchin is also new for a community center bundle, the dye bundle, I believe. Unfortunately, the raid events that I mentioned earlier in summer is a great way to get a lot of foraging experience. So I was hoping it would be, fairly early on in summer this year, but it hasn't come yet. It's basically a random summer day. Festivals excluded, of course. There's Clint on his way. He stays inside all the time because he's smithing. Talked to Robin and Demetrius already. Sam, Sebastian, and Abigail will have their usual Friday night dialogue. Actually, everyone basically has the same dialogue in this loop, unless something interesting has happened. Some event that gets them to change what they say. Vegetable medley. Lots of people love that, I think. I'm pretty sure it's loved by like 5 different people. Always checking the Stardew menu. Even with all my hours, I still check the menu. Caroline gives you the recipe. Jody, Leah, and Lewis all love it. I think I'll get one, because I don't know if otherwise I will end up getting a loved gift for Jody's birthday, which is fall 11. As far as Leah goes, she also loves salad, which I can buy any day at the saloon for the same price, so. And Lewis's birthday is already come and gone for this year. I imagine I'll be able to get something else for him by the time his birthday rolls around again. And that will end this day. Getting a little bit of gold. 815 is not a bad day. It's raining, so I don't have to water. It is Alex's birthday, so remember that. That would be fun to write you a note. I had so much fun with the cows yesterday. I'm trying to understand why you chose farmer's life. Oops. So there is going to be lightning. This is a thunderstorm. I planted these trees here specifically so I can cut them down. Seeds I got as well. Some more. We saw what my mahogany trees finished growing. In general, I chopped down mahogany trees. You can tap them, but what you get for tapping a mahogany tree is just sap. I'm getting plenty of sap from chopping down other trees, so I really don't need been doing main source of it. There are some good things that require sap, but it's not really something you need to worry about hoarding. So we'll chop down this tree. I'll go ahead and plant everybody. How can you see there? The lightning, if you have crops, can destroy a crop. It can also knock down trees. It cannot knock down a fruit tree, so any fruit trees you have are safe. The lightning can strike them, and it will turn into a tree that produces coal for a few days. But after a few days, it will return to coal. So you do not have to chop down a fruit tree if it starts giving you coal for a few days. It will fix itself. Also, if you have lightning rods, which I do have the crafting recipe for, it can help absorb some lightning strikes. It's not guaranteed to protect your crops even if you have a lot of them, but it can help, and if it absorbs a lightning strike, the next day you'll be able to get a battery pack off of it. I don't have the iron bars, fine quartz, or bat wings I need to make lightning rods right now. They also sell for a fair bit if you're not saving them for quests or crafting recipes. Typically you want to save them though, you need to. They're very good for a lot of crafting recipes. Oh no, I got the debuff. Slimes can slow you down when they hit you. And I got it twice. Gosh. Slime. That was probably one of the situations where I would consider it okay to at least hit the slime a couple times before but I made it out. I got a couple more achievements to do that outside now. I'll buy anything. I can get a tiara and a doodle cap. Two achievements I've gotten since last checking in with the hat mouse. Bow was for a new friend achievement that I've gotten previously. Infantry, the chapter is just a root. I don't really have a goal that I'm shooting for by the end of the stream. I mean, I would love to reach level 10 foraging so that the next stream will be a different skill. 7 streams and I'm still foraging. But I don't know, it's a lot of experience left to go. A lot of dialogue will start to change before too long as I become better friends with people. But I'm kind of at a weird point where they're starting to get to higher hearts, but aren't quite there yet. So, we'll get there now. There's a note in Jody's room that gives a little bit more info. Jody, since I'll be coming home soon, I want to tell you a few things. I might not be the same man you remember. I've seen some things out here that have really shaken me up. I've been having a real hard time relaxing. I don't want to scare you or make you upset. I just don't want you to be shocked when I get back. Remember, no matter how I act, you and the kids mean everything to me. I'll see you soon. Kim. So he does have a letter that ends it with the same promise. If, I mean when, my dad gets back, I wonder if he'll do the same as I remember him. Yeah, he's busy practicing with that. So you'll get that dialogue if you've seen the comment on the beach. Elliot is not 2 hearts yet. I'm correct in saying that? Yeah. Elliot stays inside all day on rainy days. So, until you get into 2 hearts on rainy days, you won't feel about them. Sebastian goes outside specifically in the rain. It's actually easier to talk to him when it's raining. I want to give Alex his birthday gift, but I don't really want to do it while he's working out. So I'll get out to Pierre first, and then come back over here. Emily wants a topaz, which, honestly, if I had a topaz to give her, I'd probably give it as a gift rather than a... Well, no, I guess the friendship... I guess the bulletin board quest does get more friendship than even a love gift. But topaz is a loved gift for Emily. So chances are, over the course of the playthrough, I will give her a number of topazes. Okay, Alex is done working out. The show is back on. Well, Alex, this smells of barbecue. Hey, gold star sweet pea. Remember my birthday? I'm impressed, thanks. So it's a light gift. He is now at 5+ hearts. There's a couple things I can see now. We come back inside. Oh, hi Patrick. What's wrong? Look at all these books. I haven't read a single one. Just the thought of cracking one open makes me nervous. But you can't make a decent living in the world without a brain. I'm worthless. You can say, that's crazy, you're a genius. We all have our strengths and weaknesses. Or, worthless, yeah, that about sums it up. That would be horrible to say. And he doesn't appreciate if you say that he's a genius anyway. You want to say we all have our strengths and weaknesses. Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, I'm not going to give up. If I work hard, I can do anything. Sure, you can. Hey, maybe one day soon we'll have dinner and discuss philosophy. Isn't that what you smart people talk about? Sure. I don't want iCloud for Windows open right now. Okay, there is a 4-heart event, but I don't think we can get it coming out of his house, and I'm not sure it happens during the rain either. As I said, Sebastian comes outside during the rain. Pig carrot tacos, nice? Please. I like all sorts of tacos, but I don't know about making them with cave carrots. Is cave carrot part of the filling, or are they making scientists indicated that Robin makes stews from cave carrots, and you yourself could get a recipe for a root splatter that includes cave carrots, but I don't like tacos. When it rains, I have a good excuse to work on my gadgets all day. It is not boring for me when it rains. Stay inside if you want to make warm. That's why I'm staying inside today. But I will have to go outside at least briefly. Tuesdays today are trash and recycle pickup days, and you can get the bin spot inside. The warm rain is supposed to let you get clean. I was still sitting at the end of the driveway. I'll probably do that during the break, I think, at some point during this week. I'll keep it moving. Okay, so I got some more fiddlehead fern, but these ones are quality, so I'll be throwing them. A good amount of wood. Lots of wood. Those. At least something today. No forageables or trees down here. There's a big spot. Somehow managed to click out of the screen, though I thought I had it all the way to the right. Another stone. It's not the usual crowd. As a small down doctor, you can't help but form a personal connection with your patients. That could be both good and bad. All he has for me today is a sign. Okay, let's hear a deal. Sam and Sebastian asked me to play drums in their band. Never played drums before, but it's actually pretty fun. You have to learn how to move your limbs to different rhythms. At the same exact time, I feel like my brain is burning. Yeah, there's jokes about drum players not being fairly intelligent, but it does take a fair bit of brain power to do it well. And there's some very, very smart drummers. I can't tolerate heat very well. She's going back to what she said about the living near the river, keeping things cool. Trout soup is the dish of the day today. I can always buy that from Lily's shop if I need some. Lunch should be here any moment. I was waiting for him to come inside rather than risk the moment I walking outside be the moment he goes inside. I think since this is the end of the day, I'll take a short break now rather than wait until the end of the next day. So I will put away the stone, go to sleep, get up, stretch, rest the eyes, walk around a little bit. If you're watching and you don't have something to stay hydrated, get something. And I'll be back to continue with day 14 of summer in just a few minutes. Okay, I'm back in. Hope you're all rested and stretched. Alright, a beautiful sunny day again. And new queen of sauce recipe, pancakes. Sometimes I get carried away with fancy, complicated dishes, but there's something comforting about a simple pancake. And plenty of butter and maple syrup to slather over these warm stacks. Pancakes are pretty simple to cook. You don't need a whole lot, just pancakes, wheat flour, and any type of egg. Here's Gus. He's at 5 hearts now. Good morning. Ah, what a beautiful day, huh? You know, as a saloon owner, I hear about everything that's going on in town. I remember when you first moved here, everyone was a bit unsure of what to expect. A stranger from the city, an unknown personality. Sorry, I'll just show this pod every 5 minutes. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, you know, it's like when you're making a sauce. If you put in a new spice, you could ruin everything. But then again, there's always a chance to create something new and delicious, right? And what I'm trying to say is, it's been great having you in town. I've come to think of you as one of my good friends. Anyway, I came to give you something. I was cleaning out the back room and I found this old mini jukebox. I want you to have it. See, they mini jukebox. It's actually an old do-it-yourself project of mine from many years ago. Pretty easy to make. So just in case you wanted to make more, I brought the blueprints for you. I wish you didn't. Now, in order to get perfection, you have to craft a second mini jukebox. Well, I'm gonna head home. I gotta get this marinara back on the stove. Have a good one. So I now do in fact have a mini jukebox. I'll put it in my house. And you can use it to listen to various music of the game. But it only plays while you're in the same location as it. Clint gave me the recipe for allergy soup. Pam wants a pale ale. I need hops and a keg to make that for her. So, you know, like hops in the sun, which won't be able to grow until next summer at the earliest. Pale ale, which a keg which requires level 8 farming. Keep planting those pine cones as I get them. Expand that additional tree farming area. How the cord feels in my arm. This one turned off the headset and knocked off my glasses. getting him sorted. Anyway, sorry, I had an urgent message to respond to quickly, but should be okay now. Alright, so one of my pine trees in my little tree area here is fully grown. Unfortunately, to make a tapper for that tree, I need not only 40 wood, which I of course have. I'm not sure I'm about to sneeze. I have more than enough for 40 wood, but you also need 2 copper bars per tapper, and I only have 1. But ideally I would get at least some. I would get those trees tapped fairly soon, so I may be looking to buy some copper. It's also Sunday, which means a new week for gifting, but I didn't grab any gifts. Also the traveling cart. Let's see what she's got. Weathered floor, stone fence, salmon dinner. Of course, the day after Alex's birthday. She has a loved gift for him. Dandelion, there's a truffle oil, but it's very expensive. Sandfish. The game is just taunting me with the red cabbage at this point. Saying, haha. Corn seeds, Autumn's bounty, this that, large goat milk. Woodcutter's weekly foraging experience, it costs 6,000. There's some nice things in there, as usual, but some of them could also make, like I got the large goat milk, it would mean I don't need the largest barn to complete the animal bundle, but evade the slime. Some more slimes. Get out of here quickly. I think what I'll do is, when I'm leaving the secret woods, I'll alternate days. On one day I'll check this upper section, and on the other days I'll go loop around the lower section. That way I'm always checking for trees, but I don't have to spend, you know, all of my day in the forest looking for them. That's outside right now. Marnie, I assume, will be in here. There's a joke that Marnie is never at her shop, but really she only isn't there on Mondays and Tuesdays. Mondays because she goes to the general store, Tuesdays because she's doing the workout class. Also, she does have a day that she goes to the clinic like every other character, and she goes with Jazz when she goes. That's a good boy, Dusty. You might be the only one around here who understands me. No one else is doing the kind of stuff you and I have. Patrick, did you overhear me talking? I don't think it matters. So I'm gonna say I heard everything. I don't really like to talk about it, but I guess I'll explain. Have you ever wondered why I live with my grandparents? You see, my father wasn't a good guy. He ruined everything for me and my mom. Half the time he was gone, the other half he drank all night and told me I'm worthless, that I'd never amount to anything. I think he resented me for being young, bitter because he'd wasted his youth doing nothing and he'd gotten nowhere in life. Well, that's my take on it anyway. Who knows what was going on in his mind? One day he left, and soon after that, Mom got sick and passed away. I had no choice but to move in with my grandparents. You seem like someone I can trust. That's why I'm telling you this. I don't want any sympathy. If there's one good thing about my past, it's that it made me strong. Now, let me show you what Dusty will do for a barbecued steak. Look at him slobbering. I think he might like steak as much as I do. Just let him slobber like that. If you're going to tempt him with a steak, give the dog a darn steak. Hi there, mister. Sam practices a lot. But you know, if you want to be in music, then practice a lot. Let's see what Alex has to say. Oh wow, your shoes are a little dirty, but that's fine too. Different people have different tastes, I guess. Yeah, so he threw his shoes away because they had a smudge on them. Sweet peas are in bloom right now. They have such a wonderful fragrance, don't they? Jody and George are... Emily needs a Joja Cola. Well, that's an easy one to fulfill. Maybe they're just go exploring. Okay, pretend you just want a free vacation. Where would you go? The beach? In the dark cave? The old gnarled forest? Or Joja Mega Mall? Well, I think that beaches are kind of like the classic vacation scenario. She is not the usual sort of person. She likes the idea of a dark cave or an old gnarled forest. I like the idea of an old gnarled forest. I'm gonna say that. Yeah, that sounds wonderful. It's so hot in here. You know, you own the shop and the house, so you probably change that. Then I'm just gonna relax and think positively. Do you ever take a day off? Thursdays and Sundays I take off. Saying the same usual Sunday dialogue. Let's see if I can actually talk to Jody instead of hopping the chairs. George is all the way at 7 hearts. You know, I always love to see the dinosaur Dexy. Sharpie, struggling to make them sweep because doesn't have enough patience. Beatrice talks about taking a break from work, but the things that he's researching, he's working right now. So when I go by the saloon, I'm going to get 3 Joja Colas, 2 for Sam, and 1 to complete Emily's help wanted request. This is an easier time of year for me. Don't have to worry about staying warm. Plus, the fruits of the wild are growing everywhere. Including the right side? No. That's why I like being able to zoom out on this computer. Because I don't want to walk over there every day. I did not check the train station last day of this week. That's too bad. So I finally got a regular quality spiceberry today. That's exciting. It was one, but now that's one more than I had before. Because it's only $3.50, I'm gonna actually refill the watering can before I put it away. Anything exciting in the bus stop today? Another spiceberry. Check it out. It is Gold Star. I will hold on to those and give them to Linus. Gold Star gifts. I'll go ahead and head to the saloon. Gus will already be in there. Emily might be. Yes, she is. No one else is here yet. I will come over to the Joja vending machine. Buy 3 Joja Colas. You get 3 times the price for a help wanted request. So a Joja Cola, if you buy it, you break even on the money and get friendship. So those are easy ones to complete. Emily's 4 hard event, which she has reached now, occurs when you go outside at some point. But I think it's too late in the day for it to occur now. Shane doesn't work on Sundays, I think. So he'll be going from the other direction. Around the same time that Marnie is. If I'm not mistaken. Feel free to visit us anytime you please. You may not be there, but you can visit anytime. I'm not sure where Shane is right now. There he is. Came all the way here just to talk to me? No. As a matter of fact, Elliot, I did not come here to talk to you. You just happened to be along the way. I know where Shane is. Can I check this before Click comes outside? Got a soggy newspaper for my trouble. I did work. I chopped down trees earlier today. We've gotten our first 1646 towards level 10. Oh, here's Shane. How many times do I have to tell you to leave me alone? Like 300 more. Crispy bass. I know that Jody is the one that gives you that recipe, but I think many people love it as a gift. As with other pieces of trash, I will put the soggy newspaper in the fishing chest. I look forward to when I can start putting those to use. and I will go to bed. I thought I told something, which is why I took a moment to take a sip right then. Alright. Let's check this, please. Darn it! I waited to Emily's Baru's 4 heart event, but it won't happen when she won't go to the clinic if it's raining. George, getting at 7 hearts gets me a fried eel recipe. Salmon mushroom one more time. Interesting. That's all learning that. Price to the salmon mushroom. As its quality, I'll go ahead and sell it. Let's see, let's get a gift for George. Oh, I've been saving some common mushrooms in there. Gift for Vincent. Gifts for Jazz, Alex, Marnie. I think that'll be good. Yeah, that'll be plenty. I know the days are pretty much all the same right now, but eventually we'll be doing more. Past 2,000 experience, so 2/5 of the way. And we're about halfway through summer. This isn't the day I'm checking the middle path, but it's right over here. Another sweet pea down here. Doubled, so I get not doubled, so I get 7. Another sweet pea. this one tree down here ready to be chopped. There's a spice melon. I alternate between calling it spice berry and spice melon. It's a spice berry. It kind of looks like the melons in the game. Both of the ones that I picked up there were additional gold quality ones. What about this one? Is it gold quality? Yes. Hi, Mr. Patrick. Hi, definitely. I need is at the general store, which I would have known if I'd taken a moment to think before walking through that door. Here's Emily's 4-heart event, triggering today. Another beautiful day in Pelican Town. My friends. Thud. Oh no, you poor thing. Your wing's broken. Oh, you're a bit different than the others, aren't you? Just like me. Don't worry, I'll nurse you back to health a little. Everything will be alright. Emily took the injured parrot into her home and bandaged the wing. He's all set up in her room. As a token of respect, she didn't give the bird a name. That's not around much. He's not around at all right now. No thank you. But I appreciate the offer. And a little gift for Vincent. The Elliot one is here. Gentle little sunbeam will be up this morning. Nice Dan. Take your gift, Alice. He's at 6 hearts now, which will trigger another heart event. I believe that happens in his room. Love animals. Of course you do. Got it. I missed the tab. I was trying to tab. So I kept seeing caps lock. Here's Evelyn. I will show you. You can actually give her the broken glasses. It's a light gift for her. I remember the first time I was playing Stardew Valley, I had seen that Pierre and Harvey wore glasses, so I tried to give the broken glasses to them, thinking that it was like a hidden quest or something to return them to them. It was not. They weren't happy. But as of 1.6, they are a light gift for Evelyn. Thank you, dear. I've been looking forever for my reading glasses. My mind has become filthy. So, because she can't see them, she doesn't realize that the broken glasses you've given her are just like something you found in the trash rather than actually her glasses. It may seem out of touch, but when you've been around for as long as I have, you've learned a thing or two about the ways of life. It's called wisdom. Young people don't understand the big picture. How could they? Here's your leaf, George. Wisdom is knowing that leeks are delicious. Found some wild fruits this morning. Sorry, I don't have any left. Keep looking, I'm sure you'll find something. I found all sorts of spice berries. Well, now we'll go down the top to Carolina. The Wisdom shop is closed. Just because I got the too hard event and the 2 sapling recipe does not mean I should stop talking to her forever. It's okay to get a moderate amount of sunlight, just don't get burnt. Okay, take care, stay healthy. Demetrius is deep in thought. Alright, nice weather, isn't it? What sort of gadget should I tinker with this summer? Oh, you know. Days Broad, another lost book. The tree is fully grown. During all these years, I discovered a few secrets about life. You'll have to find out for yourself. Here, have a berry. He is now at 4 hearts. My pet guinea pig, David, just hates this hot weather. He's fussy. One of the trees out here is done growing. Step over here to make sure everything goes into the water. Too much, just a little bit. And over there. There's a event you can get with Linus if he's at 4 hearts. You might need fishing too. I'll step down for a moment to see if I can trigger it. Nah, not right now at least. It might be in the evening. I didn't see this steak spot before. An ancient doll. There's some things you can do with ancient dolls, but that first one I will donate. Don't know if it needs to be night specifically, but Linus may at least need to be by his fire. I will grab these grapes. I don't see anything else there. I'll chop down this tree and then go back into the mountain and see if that's good enough for me. Yeah. Again, like I said, I might need some fishing because his event is really debate. Wood is a wonderful substance. It's versatile, cheap, strong, and each piece has its own unique character. Hardwood is a light gift for Robin, if you want to get her hearts up fairly early. I'm getting a decent amount of hardwood every day, so I can spare 2 pieces a week to start getting her heart up. So the sweet pea that I missed before. And I'll stop by the saloon. Emily might have a different dialogue because of the bird. Nothing is more sad than an injured animal. I hardly know you. Why are you talking to me? Because I want to be your friend. Parsnip soup is additionally there. See if I can get one. Oh. Alex's 6-heart event? No, but Evelyn is going to teach me something. Oh, Patrick, you're wondering what that good smell is? Oh, that's nice of you to say. I'm actually baking my famous cookies. Here, why don't you try one? Cookies. Well, what do you think? I'm not gonna say it was like chewing a hockey puck. It delicious. Thank you. I think I've come to know you well enough to give you my recipe. Just make sure to keep it a secret. I learned how to make cookies. And now, Alex's 6-star event. Wait until he's done with his set. Oh, hey, I was just doing my daily strength training routine. Sorry I have no shirt on. Patrick, I've been meaning to talk to you about something. I've started to realize that, well, I've been really rude towards you in the past. You know, about going pro and all that. I guess I might not actually be cut out for professional sports. Maybe it was just a childish dream, you know? Anyway, I want to apologize to you for bragging and being annoying about it. I appreciate that you stayed friends with me through all that. Encouragement. And now he's motivated and goes faster than you probably should. Slow, controlled movements. I'll show you since I got the recipe for it. Now make cookies with wheat flour, sugar, and any egg. I see, 3 hearts. Like I said, I appreciate the offer, but I'm not looking for custom artwork. Lewis is now asking for a Joja Cola, and that reminds me that I forgot to give one to Sam today. Hello, Sam. Here, have a cold one. It's probably not cold, but no. The intent behind it is there. Lewis will either be at the saloon or at home. Either way, if he's asking for one, I want to give him a Joja Cola. I'll get an extra one for Sam's other gift. I've done 2 Joja Cola special requests recently, which means the next special request I do will be a prize ticket. This is a Clint event. Hello, Patrick. Gonna join me? Let me just go ahead and tell you what's on my mind. I have terrible luck with women, Patrick. I'm a nice guy if you get to know me, I swear. Nice guy, TM. The girls all seem to like you, Patrick. Got any tips? You can say impress women with your strength and charm. Act crazy to keep people guessing. Just act natural, be yourself. Or treat women the same as men. For the purposes of this game, treat women the same as men. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. May not be the best advice, actually, but no, equality is a good thing. Hi, Clint. What can I get for you tonight? Yes. I'll have the big and cheesy, with extra sauce, please. Hi, Patrick. Thanks, Emily, for taking my order. Emily, I was wondering. Yes, Clint? Never mind. Hi, Shane. Here's your beverage. Thanks, Emily. So, how's your shift coming along? It's fine. Thanks for asking, Shane. Do you have any new chicken stories for me? like some of the good stuff to warm these old bones. I already have. My father was also a blacksmith. My grandfather was a blacksmith too, and yes, my grandfather was also a blacksmith. The extra Georgia Cola for Sam was one I gave to Lewis, and I don't know. I have some quality fiddlehead fern also. I'll hold on to the spice berries for now. There are gifts that Linus likes more, but for the time being, this is about the best I can do. I think I may start giving Robin some hardwood. I've got a pretty good amount here. I'll put the silver star away. I'll put most stuff away, but I'll reevaluate what I need for gifts when I wake up. So today I sold fiddlehead fern, sold the common mushroom. $185G. That puts my total earnings up to 20,000, I think. No, I'm 20 short of 20,000. It's going to be clear and sunny tomorrow, probably raining again on Thursday. Only raining on the days I want it to be clear. In the top left corner is dedicated to your grandfather. Then I'll go up past the halfway point to level 10. Alright. These trees will all end up growing at the same time. Yeah, eventually. Actually, there's a day coming up where I'm going to plant just a whole bunch of seeds all over the place. We'll get 3 more of these. And another one of these. Starting to get low on silver leeks, but Georgia's pretty high up, so it won't be. I think I will get 10 to 10 hearts before I run out of leeks. Rain on Tuesday, which means that people won't be doing the aerobics for us. Even though it's indoors, they won't walk to it. A train is passing through Stardew Valley. I said that could happen sometime, but I'm busy with chopping hardwood right now, so I won't head up to the train station just now. the chances of actually getting something like useful off the train is pretty low. A largemouth bass frenzy has begun in the mountains. Fish frenzies cannot happen until, like, I think it's like 4 days into the game if you've caught 3 fish, or 15 days in if you haven't caught any. So obviously, since I'm more than 15 days in, fish frenzies can happen. Fish frenzies have both the effects of fish biting faster, and if you fish at the proper spot, that being the only fish you can catch in that spot. Largemouth bass give good experience and sell for a decent amount, so a largemouth bass frenzy would be a enjoyable event. Give her a present. Give her a present. That's 2 for each of them for this week. Come down and check on Mia. Sound of farm animals is great, isn't it? She does live right next to the ranch, so she probably hears them regularly. Sebastian is just a sliver from 2. Elliot is a little bit further from 2. Of course, since it's raining, I can't talk to Elliot. This house will be locked up all day. Come in here, give a gift to Jody. Or not give a gift to Jody, talk to Jody. Give a gift to Vincent. And a gift to Sam. He's busy practicing the guitar. I know, practicing instruments can make you fairly sweaty. It'd not be a bad idea to get some hydration going. I mean, nothing will be sweating as much as marching, but, you know. Oh boy. The amount of sweat. I will donate the ancient doll to the museum. I'll put it there. You can rearrange things by checking this carbon paper next to him. I'm doing Vincent Jazz today. No, you're not. Let's check out this new book, The Secret of the Star Drop. For thousands of years, people have been intrigued by the mysterious powers of the Star Drop, but no one knows where they come from. Professor R.J. Cutler, a leading researcher on strange fruit, says this. We've discovered traces of genetic material on meteorites that closely resemble a star drop, but it's not a proven match. Regardless of where they come from, the peculiar fruit is said to be uncommonly delicious, and some even claim to grant special power to those who eat them. So, I have 270 max energy. Star drops are the way to increase that. They are Stardew Valley's equivalent of the Harvest Moon Power Berries. That is what they would be based on. There's George. Alex is not here right now. I'm not entirely certain why. He might be at the clinic. Yes, he is here. Even though George and Emily are not, Alex is still here for his yearly appointment. He says, I'm good, Doc, just keep it up. Whatever is bothering him. I can go up here to George's, or Harvey's apartment. He looks busy right now, working with his old-timey radio. Slime Hunter wanted to slay 6 slimes. Well, that's in the mines. Hey, I finally beat the first level of Journey of the Prairie King. Watching you play helped a lot. I mean, we played that first level together, so we got to practice the whole level with me. Air Garden is happy today, and the water bill will be lower. We're still a few days away from being able to collect the tea leaves from her sun moon each day. Let's see if I can catch Sebastian, or if he's already left the house for the day. It's a big spot here. Another rusty spoon. Now, for how few artifacts I've done these, I'm getting quite a few duplicates. There's another spot though. Hey, I got that Jack Be Nimble Jockey Tech book I was talking about. Gain +1 defense. I'll talk to Sebastian real quick. If you're lucky, you'll actually see a frog in this brother. And he's not at 2 hearts, so even if he's in his room, I can get him there. So like I said, gain a new power, +1 defense. I believe if I find another one and need it, it grants combat experience. So I'll be holding this for a while. Since Sebastian's not in his room, I can't actually trigger his 2-heart event now. I will be able to before too long. So soggy wood is not a joy to work with. I'll start giving her a piece of the hardwood from my secret wood expeditions. And his blindness, warm rain is a pleasant way to be clean. See if the train left anything behind. It won't be here anymore. That doesn't mean it didn't leave something. Nothing else, just another big spot up here. Don't see anything. I am uncertain whether the train leaves things regardless of whether you're there. I think you have to be there for it to drop things, but it doesn't hurt to check. I dropped some frames. I wonder if the thunderstorm is maybe putting a little bit more strain on my computer. That would be a reasonable thought. I did not give the gift to Linus. Hopefully he'll still be there when I go back by. Another rock spawned there. So the extra rusty spoon. And the quality little headphone. And the tree is grown here. Grab the grape as well. 2 trees have grown here. Even if I don't say what the number is, I'm messing up the foraging experience periodically, just so that you have an idea. I'm mostly keeping track of it in my mind at this point. Of course, Philly's here. There's Rainy Day. Harvey's here now. Sebastian and I already talked to him. He's over there. Mostly I want want to get Elliot up to 2 hearts before his birthday in the fall, at the beginning of fall. He seems to have there seems to be a very high probability of it raining on his birthday. It's not guaranteed, but it happens a lot. So it's annoying when, it's someone's birthday and you can't access them. It is only Elliot and Bully, besides the wizard, who have yet to reach 2 hearts. It is not a coincidence that the people who live on the beach are the people who don't have 2 hearts yet. I just don't go down there very much. Alright. I forgot to give Linus the Spice Berry, and while I can do it on any day, wouldn't mind doing it today, so I don't have to worry about gifts for the rest of the week. Except for, of course, the 2 birthdays this week. We got Sam and Demetrius. I'm not giving Demetrius other gifts this week, but I will at least make sure he gets a birthday one. Alright, Linus, I use raspberry. It's also possible that he was like exactly at 4 hearts, and maybe he needs a little bit more for his event to trigger, but I don't know. I don't think it triggers in rain either. Now, between days, I'm going to check exactly what it takes to trigger it. Because you can't put bait on a fishing rod until you're fishing level 2. So it's possible that it's just not going to be the event until that point. You can't use the bait anyway. Find out from the teacher how to craft it. I will hop into bed. I did sell some stuff today, so I will reach 20,000 earnings. I'm going to look up Linus. And specify that it's, Stardew Valley. Not Linus from Charlie Brown. Mountain area near his tent between 8 p.m. and 12 a.m. on a day that's not raining. So I just haven't done it late enough yet. It is Sam's birthday today. It will rain tomorrow, and not just rain. An anomalous reading. Of course, another Thursday, another day of rain. But I guess I will be too upset that that event is occurring. I think I will do this day and that special day tomorrow, and then I will end the stream for the day. I didn't grab the watering can, but I can at least put the cat now. I might remember to do water later. And make sure you have both your axe and the scythe ready for this coming day. And there's every possibility that being, less than 2,000 away that I will get at or very, very near level 10 foraging tomorrow. Very excited. These trees that are not really growing much, they will grow up all the way. Oh, also lightning can damage your pathing. So, after lightning, it doesn't have to check those to make sure that your path is still okay. I only gave Robin one heart so far, yes. I also forgot that Gus likes sweet peas as well. I've been doing him some. If I happen to find one on my way around, I will give him one. But I would not pull one out of the chest just to give to him. The one defense I got from that book will not prevent me from, will not give me any protection from the slime's slowdown debuff. It is purely damage reduction. There are ways to reduce whether they slow you down, but that skill book is not one of them. Can't walk through them. I am getting bombarded by the slimes today. That was the roughest one I've had yet. Actually, I'll be going into the secret woods just to fight slimes. Not yet. I'm not seeing anything down here as of yet. At least one tree? At least one tree. This is the stump of a beetle. Oh! I was confusing that with one of the stumps that I can't break in this area. Oh, here's the thing. The Trout Derby will be happening soon. December 20th and 21st. Prove your freshwater skills and win big prizes. Any personal items found in this sign will be sent to the Lost and Found. That's in the mayor's house, Lost and Found. So, during the Trout Derby, rainbow trout can be caught all day in the river down here. Sometimes when you catch a rainbow trout, you will also get a golden tag. It's not guaranteed. And you can trade in those golden tags for prizes. I will not be level 10. I may or may not be level 10 foraging by then, but if I'm not, then of course I won't be participating. I guess it all depends on how tomorrow goes. It'll be satisfying to follow your route from seed to harvest. I talked to him, hoping that we could get up 2 yards. Not quite. Yeah, don't go down to the beach. At least not without talking to me first. I said all the fiddlehead fern I got today is quality. Actually, I think Sam and Vincent are down at the beach on Wednesdays, so I will get down there. Oh, I should mention this. After the luau, there is a higher chance of finding shells on the beach. So it doesn't hurt to check a little bit more often afterwards. Not a lot there. And there's a dig spot right here. Kind of hard to see, but we got another anchor there from there. Oh, Sam is probably working. I forgot he has a job. I also forgot to bring the pizza for his birthday, so I'll have to go grab that. I'm gonna look for bonus mom. It's bad like a 30. Thinks it loves grape. I found that out. She wants to take the children on a field trip. Hey, farm guy, I got a question for you. Hey, when temporary you can say you're our first fan. He's asked me the question before, which is why the question didn't actually come up. He was asking if I think you will ever turn pro, and I said, yes. Some people don't like to marry Alex because if you do that, he kind of just stays on the farm and doesn't go pro. And they feel like by marrying him, you're preventing his dream. But time doesn't really pass here. I mean, the years go by, but nothing really changes. Like, people stay the same age forever. So, probably fine. Must be something in that water. I'll put those away. I'll put that away. I will move to stacks, but take one hardwood back and grab the pizza. I will sell the quality things I got off the beach plus the anchor. Up the clam and those away. Now I need to find Sam and Robin today. Sam is very important to find today because it's his birthday, so I definitely want that friendship boost. Robin is more of a bonus gift opportunity. Hey Sam, I'll do that right now. Saw a spider on my ceiling last night. They sure like the warmth. It didn't crawl into my mouth while I was asleep. Hey, you remember now, that's what I'm talking about. I got him up to 6 hearts. So a few more events I'll be able to see involving him. Talk to George, he's now at 8 hearts. Yes, 2 events involving Sam. One is skateboarding, the other is, I think it's a snack in his house. Robin is hanging out over here, so I'll talk to her and give her some hardwood. Mario's over here. Even if I can ever get her for a hard event because it's always raining, at least talk to her. I'll talk to Linus now, and then after I've been to the saloon, I'll come up back to the mountain when it's after 8 PM and see if I can finally get that event now that I know that it will trigger as long as it's late enough in the evening. Uh, while I am on the farm, I will come over to this chest, grab out the watering can so I can give Schrodinger some water. And put it back away. It will be raining tomorrow. And over towards this room for my nightly friendship games. There. I wish Pierre went to the saloon on Wednesdays so you could still get friendship with him when the shop is closed. I want to get on my aunt's good side and give her pumpkin pie. My pumpkin pie is a very good one. It's a young moving around a place like this. Doesn't rain much in summer, does it? So you say, and yet. We are getting plenty of rain this season. Alright. It is 7:40, so it will be 8 by the time I make it up to the mountain area. W, and just walk. Stardew can never lead me wrong. That's right, come sit next to the fire pit. It feels great. I was hoping you'd come by sometime. I wanted to say sorry for mistrusting you at first. Most people don't treat me well, so I've learned to be cautious. But you've been uncommonly nice to me. You're a unique person, and I consider you a good friend. Smile. Hey, I want to show you something. Come inside. The sounds are going to be questionable. Ah, there we go. See, this is a special kind of fish bait that I make. It's top quality stuff. I did it myself. Here, I want you to have the recipe. So before I know how to craft regular bait, I have learned how to craft wild bait. Wild bait has a slightly higher bite rate than regular bait. In addition, it gives you a chance to catch 2 fish at once. But unlike regular bait, which takes only bug meat, you also need fiber and slime to make wild bait. So it's a little more ingredients to craft, but it does have greater effectiveness as a result. I said I was going to plant a bunch of tree seeds on a particular day. This is that day. I'm going to clear some grass here to give myself some space. You don't want to clear all the grass until you have a silo, because the grass can be turned into animal feed. But I haven't made a silo yet, and I've got plenty of time to do so. I'm just going to pull out a bunch more pine cones. I'm going to plant them, because the event that happens is going to hasten seed growth. So I want to make sure I have plenty of tree seeds in the ground. I didn't mean to plant one there, but it's okay. They don't want to all grow because tree seeds cannot grow directly next to each other. And let's go to sleep and see what this thing I've been talking about is. The Green Rain event. Once per summer. Added recently. Got lots of money because of all that beach forage. green rain has descended upon the valley. All the stations are just static. And if you come out here, you see that those trees have grown all the way overnight. And there's some more weeds on the farm. Saw the weather report last night. I'm not sure what will happen, but if anyone wants to stay sheltered in the saloon, I'll keep it open all day. Also, once this event has occurred, that is the trigger for it to be possible for moss to grow on the trees. I haven't been able to get moss up to this point. Several of these trees have moss on them. All of these trees grew up overnight. Well, most of them at least. If they grew up partially, I won't worry about chopping them down partially to get this fiber. These large weeds, like the one I just chopped down, give fiber, or give foraging experience. So you definitely want to make sure that you are chopping as many of those as you can. There will be plenty throughout the valley. So just make sure you look for them. Despite wanting to get as much out of this event as I can, the large stumps on my farm are still valuable foraging experience, so I still want to get those. Ideally, I will make it to the secret woods as well. I'm talking a little bit faster right now because there's a lot involved in this event, and I want to be able to see it all. If I can't see it, I at least want to be able to explain it. So, different people will be in different spots. A lot of people will be at the saloon today. Just offered it as a safe place to wait out the strange rain. Robin's family will be in her basement except for Demetrius. He is outside because it's an unusual event and he wants to study it. Some of the trees, like that bottom left one, will look different today. It will change back to a normal tree tomorrow. But those odd trees stick around for this day only. There will be trees that stay fully grown after today. Until you chop them down, they will stay there. But regular trees that spawn normally will be more common. Well, mostly fully grow for today, and then stay fully grown. I got a mossy seed. That's a rare seed that can only drop on this day, and will allow you to grow one of those stranger looking trees on your farm. You can get them from chopping down certain some of the types of trees that are available today, or from the large seeds. This is a unique type of tree here that only grows on green rain day. It is a fiddlehead tree. If you chop it down, you can get a number of fiddlehead ferns. If you haven't gotten a at least a steel quality axe, and you want to get fiddlehead fern for the community center, for example, you'll be able to get a high number of it on this day. I'm not focusing too much on chopping down the trees. I'm focusing more on getting fiber and moss today. Moss is used for a number of things, so I want to make sure I get no small amount of that. I also hope to get at least 3 mossy seeds in the first year. Okay, just got another one. I was planning on going into the secret woods for the event, and I don't really want to go back up there and spend the time. You can easily get an entire stack of fiber and then some on this guy. Especially in years after the first one, and you can possibly have an upgraded site. There are upgrades to the site. You can't do it at the blacksmith shop, but you can get both a gold and eventually an obsidian site. We're just gonna keep chopping the large trees give you 15 foraging experience each. So not as worth as much as a stump, which is why I should have done the secret wood, which is worth more. But at least get what the weeds can offer today. Don't worry if you want moss to be on the trees and you snipe it off today. Additional grand days in the future will allow more moss to grow on the trees. This event just has to occur first before it starts to happen. It's not like the moss will only grow from this particular rain event. To at least some of the buildings before they close, so we can see what people are saying about this event. I think Willie stays down at the beach. If I go down there, I won't be able to talk to as many people. Alright, let's start to get on my way here. I do get my third mossy seed, so I'm satisfied. But, oh no, I was really hoping I wouldn't click out of the game after all the journey. I mean, if there's another large weed directly in my path of where I'm walking, then of course I will take it for the experience, but I'm pretty sure Leah's not in her house. No, she is. Where did all these plants come from? It's a surprise, but I'm not complaining. You're not worried about this rain? That this will be at ease a little. I just hope the cows tuck themselves in. I'm scared. I don't have to go into work today, so I'm not complaining. I definitely at least want to get to the saloon. That's where most people are. You can also chop trees in town on this day only. Mom, I'm gonna go outside and play. Yeah, alright, we've never seen anything like this before. Wish my husband were to see you. You know exactly what to do. Oh, is it acid? Will it burn through the roof and sizzle us alive? Gotta keep my little brother safe. Yeah, some people will stay in their house, but a lot of people go to the saloon. That is where I will go now. Including a bunch of people who aren't normally here. Like Haley. It's a situation like this, a person's true character is put to the test. I'll keep everyone safe from the toxic rain. There must be a meaning behind this. Nature's trying to tell us something. What though? I can't tell. It's hard to read. Feel a strong presence though. I don't think I've ever set foot in this place. It's actually kind of cozy. Oh, I'm not worried about the rain. I'm sure it'll pass. Let's not get in a tizzy now. Gus, I propose a round of drinks to settle the nerves. I saw the weather report last night. It really gave me a scare. Are there monsters out there? What's happening? I just got off the phone with the governor. Apparently this rain is supposed to be completely harmless, just an unusual phenomenon in nature. Still, some of the townsfolk are panicking, which is never good. I hope these weird rains don't bother the fish. It could ruin me life. Are you alright? We're all wondering what's going on. It's a sign from the Almighty. We're doomed. I brought some medical supplies, just in case. Be careful out there. So we saw that George, Evelyn, and Alex are not there. What's going on out there? Any action? Yes, stay here with my grandparents. George dear, is this the end? It's been a good life, but I need to see Alex find his way before departing. There, honey. Don't you worry. Even if it is poisonous, I breathe in more noxious gas than 1 minute back in the old coal mines, and I'm still kicking. Does that help one of your quests today? I need cart for pizza I'm making. Alright. The family's in here. Let's see. I've never seen green rain before. It must not be too dangerous if you made it here. I want to go exploring, but I can tell my mom was kind of worried. I don't want to add to her stress. Good daughter. God, no customers. Any more of this green rain and my ledger will be in the red. Of course, the only concern when it's raining green outside is how your business is doing. I will be able to get up to the company shop before 8, so I'll be able to go inside and talk to them as well. Of course, Demetrius will be outside, so I don't need to worry about him, but he's wearing a protective suit. Don't mind me, Patrick, I'm just collecting some samples. This may be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And if you see my wife, can you tell her I'm okay? I'll see your wife. There. Other than the basement, so it's good I got smashed into 2 hearts. I went to go collect samples with my dad, but my mom was insisting we stay here. My mom's freaking out, but I'm actually kind of enjoying this. The frogs are going wild out there. I'm gonna stay here to try and keep her calm, though. That man is insane. Why does he have to go out there? We have no idea if this rain is dangerous. Happy wife, happy life, Demetrius. But of course, we've been out here all day. Nothing dangerous has happened. Of course, Linus knows everything about the outdoors, and he's standing outside. Let's see what he has to say about all this. All these strange trees will be gone tomorrow. It's one of the mysteries of nature. So chopping down the weird trees, I mentioned the fiddlehead fern trees. The other strange trees can give you mossy seeds like the weeds can, but apart from that, they don't have any unusual crops. They will give you wooden sap and sometimes seeds, just like all the other trees can. Since it's just 9:20 and I've got plenty of energy. And I haven't managed to make it, I've only managed to make it almost to 4,000 experience. I will chop some of the trees in this area. I'm not chopping the trees on my farm today. They did, grow up overnight and they'll be there tomorrow. So on the next day, I'll chop lots of trees on my farm. Plus, of course, all the stumps. So this did not turn out to be quite as much foraging experience as I was hoping it would be. But I did still get like more than 1,000 in one day. So it was definitely a boost. Let's say that. I also haven't got too many frames today, but that's just rain and not thunder and lightning as well. You know what? It might cause me to pass out, but I'm going to try and get to the steel woods and chop those stumps as well. I haven't really passed out much in this playthrough. At 2 a.m. you will pass out if you have gotten a... You'll wake up with half energy if you've gotten a skill point. If you've gotten a skill level that day, you will not have any energy penalty. If you pass out outside of your house, you will lose 10% of your gold with a maximum, with a cap of 1,000. You cannot lose more than 1,000 gold from passing out. Passing out due to time is different than getting knocked out in the mines. You will not lose any items from the inventory if you pass out because of time. So, there's a lot of misinformation regarding that. Do not be concerned though, you will not lose items if you pass out outside. If you at least get into your farmhouse, you can still pass out before getting into bed. But you will not lose any money if you are inside the house at least. I'm definitely not going to make it back to my farm before 2 a.m. but I can at least get these stumps chopped in time. I will sacrifice passing out for an additional 150 fortune experience. I messed up trying to get out. Can't really see where I am behind there. So I got stuck. There's probably weed or something there that was giving me stuff. So I did pass out. I didn't sell anything because I didn't get back to my farm. So as you can see, I have half energy. I have lots of stuff in my inventory. But as I said, I've been going for about 2.5 hours. I think the green brain event being completed is a good natural stopping point. So if you are here right now, thank you for coming. If you came earlier, I appreciate that as well. Whether you chatted or did not, I appreciate you all the same. If you're watching the archive later on YouTube, thank you for checking it out. And I hope that whether it is morning, afternoon, or evening where you are, it is a good one. Thank you for stopping by, and I will see you next time.